Did you know 61% of marketers still don't use SMS marketing? Additionally, SMS marketing has one of the highest open rates in the industry, 98%. So the question is, do you use SMS marketing for your Shopify store? Well, if you don't, today might be the day you should start. I'm going to show you how you can use AI to help you with your SMS marketing. Let's jump into it. So obviously, to get started, you're going to need some type of software on your Shopify store to actually send these SMS marketing text messages. So I've already created a video that goes into detail on what platforms I recommend and how to set them up and, my basic strategy and implementations. But in brief, I pretty much only recommend Klaviyo or Postscripts. So once you install one of those softwares, really for the purposes of this video, we're just going to focus on two specific aspects of the strategy. And that's going to be implementing a welcome series for your SMS subscribers, and then also the basics of running a SMS marketing campaign on a weekly or monthly basis. So, like I mentioned, the first strategy we're going to cover is a welcome series, which is pretty much anybody that signs up for your SMS marketing, they're going to be put into an automation and start receiving these messages from your welcome series. Now, it's important to remember that with most SMS marketing platforms, you're paying per message sent. So you really need to stay under 160 characters to ensure that it's only one message that actually gets sent. And as we scale this up and we have more people enrolling, making sure that we have only one message that's being sent is going to be really important. So that's going to play a pretty large role in how we prompt ChatGPT to be able to help us develop some of these messages. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're going to start with a welcome series, and we kind of want to get a couple of different sets just to see exactly what ChatGPT comes up with, and then we can pick what we want. So let's just say write 10 different sets of a friendly welcome welcome text messages. And for this example, let's say we're selling vegan protein bars for a vegan protein bar company, explaining how customers will receive early access to all promotions for a vegan protein bar in under 160 characters. Because remember, we only want to keep this to one message per sign up. So we don't want to have to send two messages for everyone that signs up and gets put into our welcome series. And then additionally, I'm just going to request that it provides the character count at the end of each message. And I'll explain why I'm doing that in a minute. All right, so now it's going to develop our 10 different sets. As you can see, the first one, welcome to our vegan bar family. As an early bird, you'll always get first dibs on our latest promotions, happy snacking. And it actually includes emojis, which again, this is great because that's something I would highly recommend you include in all your SMS marketing campaigns. And as you can see, it gives us the 155 characters at the end. Number 2 is thanks for joining us. As a VIP member, you'll get exclusive access to all our promos before anyone else. Again, these are very encouraging text messages that are going to make people want to stay in rather than leaving. Glad to have you on board. As an early access member, you'll enjoy exclusive perks and discounts on our vegan protein bars. So these are all great, but I actually want to adjust this a little bit because they're all exactly 160 characters or close to it. So I'm going to do a second prompt here that says rewrite, or let's say write 10 more sets under 140 characters. Perfect. So it's pretty much writing similar content to what was put above, but now you can see they're all just under 140 characters. And the reason I requested that is you got to remember, if you're going to include any promotional links or any links in general in your SMS marketing message, you want to make sure that you have enough room for the link, because some softwares include that in your character count. So clearly, based on your campaign and how many characters your link is, you're going to want to adjust the total character count. But overall, as you can see, this provides really a ton of options for you to choose from on the different messages, and what used to take hours to develop and to think over and write through and make sure you're under a certain character limit is now done in seconds. So in addition to our welcome series, we also want to be using SMS marketing on a weekly or bi-weekly basis for our typical promotional strategies. And really, when it comes to SMS marketing, we want to try to segment our audiences as much as possible and create campaigns and send those SMS messages to those specific segments. So let's have ChatGPT help us develop some of those SMS messages for our specific segments. So let's jump in here. And again, we're going to want to be hyper specific with what we're providing ChatGPT and the prompt we're providing. So let's say we're going to be targeting our highest value customers, the top 1% of customers on our Shopify store, and we want to offer them a 20% off discount on their next purchase. So maybe we'll write something like, write 10 different promotional text messages for high value customers to our vegan protein bar company, offering 20% off their next purchase. And let's qualify it. So let's say next purchase of 3 items or more. Make the messages grateful, because they are our 1% consumers. So let's try to make it as show how grateful we are for them, for their support of our brand, and include some urgency and keep the messages under 140 characters again, so we can be sure to include those links. Okay, and let's see what it comes up with. So the first one, thank you for your loyalty. Get 20% off your next purchase of 3 items or more. Hurry, this offer won't last. Okay, again, it's utilizing emojis on all of these. I wouldn't say you have to do that in every single message, but clearly it's adding it to the end of all these different messages. We appreciate your business. Enjoy 20% off your next purchase of 3 items or more. Thank you for being a valued customer. We're grateful for your support. Get 20% off your next purchase of 3 items or more. Thank you for choosing our vegan protein bars. Order now and save. Thank you for your support. 20% off your next purchase, blah, blah, blah. So we obviously could get much more colorful language and detailed language if we make the prompt more detailed. But I really do think this is a great start for any brand looking to try to get SMS messages out as quickly as possible. And keep in mind, because we're going to be segmenting our audience so much, we may have to send out 6, 7, 8 SMS messages for our 6 to 8 different segments on a weekly basis. So utilizing something like ChatGPT and AI to be able to produce these messages is going to save us a ton of time. So clearly ChatGPT is capable of a lot more things than what we're representing here. But the important thing to remember is, for smaller brands especially that are spending hours on trying to come up with different messages, staying under a certain character count, when they're sending out multiple messages for a welcome series or sending 6 to 8 different messages to 6 to 8 different segments, a tool like this can be immensely powerful by cutting the amount of time that you're spending on a lot of these rote tasks. So take these tips, take these tricks, utilize ChatGPT, and go and grow your Shopify.